Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Perisno. Now, I have to apologize for the lack of Perisno over the last few weeks, because the main reason for that was because nothing much was happening, and I was attempting to progress off-screen. But, as is the case with many things, the faction relations have changed. As you see here, we have the Valahir clan, no longer at peace with absolutely everyone. We have war against the Machiavians and the Hakanese. Now, the main thing that I have to say about this is we declared war against the Machiavians, and then the Hakon declared war against us. So I can only assume that the Machiavians are in some sort of trade agreement or alliance with the Hakanese, which is not very pleasant to say the least. However, they appear to also be at war against the Redwood nation, so I can hope that maybe King Ingveld will decide to make some sort of alliance with the Redwood nation. That would be rather nice, to say the least, but there it is anyway. We now have some action and a goal to achieve. So, the series will no longer be slow-moving, or at least I didn't think it was too slow-moving, but that was mainly due to the fact that no war was going on, and there's only so much you can do when there aren't any wars going on. So, let's see, what are we going to do here? We have a pretty reasonable army composition, do we not? Oh, we have quite a few Machiavian units, which are probably going to cause our morale to plummet, but I do have a feeling that we are going to be heading to the nearest castle, and I will attempt to take Teufelstein back for us, because of course that used to be our village when we were a part of the Machiavian kingdom all those episodes ago. So let's try to take Ismorala, and as a result we will hopefully have Teufelstein as well. So let us besiege the castle, and we are going to be building the ladders in 7 hours. Let us hope that no vassals decide to turn up. No. Okay. Aha. Okay, so where is... Oh. I was about to say, where is Agathor Krex? And there he is. Unfortunate. Yes. Okay, we are going to have to leave this for now. I do believe that the Machiavians are going to be sieging Yerbe Castle, perhaps, or maybe even Freising. I don't believe they would try Freising. It's a little bit too well defended, but Yerbe Castle, I do believe, is ripe for the picking for such a large force of theirs. So I'm hoping maybe we'll be able to take this instead. How many units do they have? Oh my goodness, they actually have some very good crossbowmen here. That would shred us. That would absolutely shred our units. So what I will do is we're going to go over to Yerbe Castle. I do believe they're on their way here. How many units do we have here? Not too many, and not very high level either. Oh, actually, we have 256. We should be okay. So let us see. Let us wait here for a little bit. And, army of enemies spotted near Freising. So does that mean they are going to be sieging that? If they decide to siege that, that is a mistake. Oh, there's one running away from the pack. Maybe we should have fought that guy. That probably would have been a good idea, actually. No, they are going to be heading over here, and oh, it appears that we were able to cure a plague at Freising as well, so the relations over there have improved, which is rather nice, and I think we might actually participate in a couple of field battles here. It does appear that that will be what we require, so let us do it. Okay, so we outnumber them rather considerably, but as you know, the Machiavian units can be rather difficult to take out. So, without further ado, let's try to get our two-handed weapon proficiency up a little further, and maybe even one-shot a couple of units as well along the way. Or at least I can hope that we will one-shot some. Now, I do realize that they have a couple of... Yes, they do have some cavalry, so let's try to... 329 damage, seriously, to my horse? How dare you? Okay, well, 2 completed that game. Okay, 52. I was not able to compete with his horse damage. A little unfortunate, I have to admit, but let's just try not to die for now, shall we? Let's try and take this guy out as best we can. Yes, there we go. Take him out. How dare you? Yes, take that guy off his horse as well. Oh yes, there we go. Mounted marksmen, they're actually pretty effective, I must admit. Okay, so let's take those guys and charge them. Infantry and cavalry, of course. Let's get our archers... No, I don't want you to attack. Oh. Goodness me, it appears they're running in there. Well, it appears, actually, most of our units do have melee weapons, so we should be theoretically fine. Now, we just need to make sure that we don't die versus this bladed axe man. Okay, well, there we go. I do believe that our units will be able to absolutely decimate the enemy's forces. However, I was a little less fortunate than that. So, let's just hope and cross our fingers that we don't lose any units that are very valuable, because then we may be able to head on and take out a couple more vassals, or even participate in a siege offensive, because I do think that the war with Macavia is definitely going to be a chance for us to expand our territory that we have, and hopefully, and I say this with the utmost hope, that we will be able to take Arndal and maybe even claim that for ourselves. And by that, of course, I mean Scout Striker Wilkins will take ownership of that. I can only hope anyway. So, yes, we only lost one, and that was an Elvery Archer. That is not too bad. And he did manage to escape, which is unfortunate. However, we do get to take some of these Valahir units, which are very, very powerful by the looks of things. So, what else do we want to lose? That is the only unfortunate thing about having a maxed out army, and an army that does not really die too easily. I think we're probably going to have to lose this, which is a little unfortunate. Is there anything else that we can lose that is lower level than that? Maybe we could lose one of these? Maybe? Yeah, why not? And oh, those Elvery Archers are actually pretty good. Okay, we will lose this guy, and we'll take this. And I think that is all I can take. I was hoping for a little bit more than that, but what can you do? And there we go. We will now head on, and we will see what other endeavors we can participate in. And we have some Axbow axes here. We can take a couple of these just to sell. How much space do we have? Not much at all. Oh, goodness me. That's not good. Okay, well, we can sell next time we are at Freising. And then we have an Arndal patrol that is just heading over there. We also have Baron Imlezer here, which is, of course, from the Reich faction. Now, this guy is accompanying Lord Ragnar. Is he just going to head into Albert Castle? That is rather peculiar that they're standing round there, that is for sure. Is this guy wanting to? Nope, he's not wanting to attack us. That's good. Okay, so significant group of enemies near Beluga Castle. Ah, why are they heading over there? That is peculiar. Maybe there's not a lot of units stationed there. Well, let's just see. How many of our units are fit for battle? Quite a few, and we can still level up some of them as well. I really want to head to Ismorala. Shall we try it again? Maybe we'll be able to do it this time successfully? I didn't even check how many units they had in Ismorala. Ooh, this is risky. This is very, very risky. Okay, well, let's try it. We might be lucky. Maybe? Oh, 70. Really? Oh my goodness. Okay, only 79? Let's do it. If they decide to appear once again... Oh, there is someone coming. Who is that? That's unfortunate. Only 7 hours, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. It appears we are not able to once again. 2 vassals, Lord Ragnar, and I believe Agathor Krex was also there. Nope, never mind. Lord Fenris instead. And who is this? Lord Ottfried. Okay, we're going to be pursuing you, that is for sure. Oh, no. No. Let's not do that. Let's run. Oh, my goodness. Wow, okay. These guys, they're incredibly good at protecting their lands. Where are all of our Valahir clan vassals? That is all I want to know. Surely we're at war against them. We should have some sort of action to take against them. Lord Publius there. Let's see what actually happens here. I could take this guy on. He's traveling to Arndal. Really? Wow. Okay, let's try it, shall we? Maybe? Maybe we'll be lucky? Maybe we will? Maybe we won't. Nope, we're not going to be lucky this time. Ouch. Okay. This is rather frustrating, is it not? Wow. Way too many units around here. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Instead of running around like a headless chicken, we're going to be waiting here for some time, and we will see what the Machiavellian vassals decide to do. And if worst comes to worst, then I will attempt to take on one of the enemy's vassals. Then maybe we'll be immensely outnumbered, but it will be entertaining at least. So, I will see you soon. Okay, so as you can see, we almost were interrupted by the text down there. One of the enemy's vassals with 75 units was very, very close to getting into combat with us, but I do believe that would have spelt doom for him. But there we are lucky enough to have these ladders constructed. Unfortunately, it is in the night time. So, yes, it is going to be a little difficult for our units to see, but hopefully they will be able to, with their arrows, penetrate the enemy's defenses. So, let's see here. What can we do? We could move a little bit closer, but I do think that because there is a vassal here, Lord Jormungandr, he is definitely going to have quite a few Machiavellian marksmen, maybe, and as a result, we're going to be sustaining quite a few more casualties than we otherwise would have. So, let's just try to make sure that our units are in a good position to shoot them, and we'll attempt to do as much damage as we can. So, as you see here, we do have Aldin, Kara, Marcus, Shijin, and Alindel all next to each other, standing very steady next to each other. And we also, of course, have Faziel somewhere here as well, I believe. Wait a minute, where is he? He's here somewhere. But nevertheless, it does appear that he's getting kills, and the Illican Rangers are proving their worth once more. Very good. Now, what I'm aiming for here is no retreat. If we have to retreat, we will lose. So, this is a do-or-die situation. Now, how many have we taken out? 10. Interesting. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. Maybe we need to charge in immediately. Maybe we need to place our units out the front there and then get our units, and by that I mean archers, a little bit closer. And maybe that would improve their effectiveness ever so slightly. Perhaps. We don't have a ranged weapon, as you know, so I'm going to use my two-handed sword once we get up for the ramp here. And yes, that has improved our efficiency considerably by the looks of things. We've taken out a couple of their heavy crossbowmen and even a heavy marksman, which is great. So we no longer have to deal with his incredible accuracy. So, Aldin, your sacrifice will not be in vain, I hope. And hopefully I won't be shot at either. It will be my luck to get headshot now, and I will eat my words. Now Shijin is being shot. That's not too good. One thing I must do is change these Illican Rangers from being cavalry and change them to archers, because as you see, they do primarily have bows, even though their melee skills are up to the task as well. They are incredible, so maybe we need to watch that a little bit. Okay, so seeing as we have now lost 2 very strong units, I am going to be charging our infantry in, and I will be moving by the side of them at the same time. So let's do this. I'm just going to get used to using this two-handed sword. Hopefully I will have enough space to be able to make it work, but you never know. Oh, Shijin has just now been taken out, and I think maybe we probably want to use our shield here. Oh my goodness. Now, if I can move these archers here and... this might be a mistake. Maybe. I have faith in our Valahir clan infantry units that we will be able to penetrate their defenses, but having faith is completely different from actually succeeding. Oh my. Oh no. Okay. We do not appear to have very good luck here. As I said, if we do retreat, we will lose, because we do have a Machiavellian vassal right outside, and he is going to make us pay for retreating. So the best we can do is stay in here, deal as much damage as we can to their units. Okay. Yes. Okay. The best I can do is try and stay alive. No. Okay. Yes, there we go. Nice. 62 damage right there from our mace. Very, very good. And maybe we can just head on here and try and block some of the enemy's units. Come on. Yes. Oh no, we're taking too much damage here. This is not good. They have some very long reach weapons. Okay. No, okay. Yes, we're fine. We're good, we're good. Okay, yes, we're doing reasonably well now. We just need to take out this remaining force of units, And we'll move our archers in here just because you never know when I may get killed. And we have now just received reinforcements. That's not good. That means we're losing so many units. Oh my. Okay, come on, let me get in there. Let me deal some damage. Yes, there we go. And hopefully I'll distract some of them. Oh no. Yes. It appears that is all I am good for, distracting the enemy. Well, as you see, we do only have 3 enemies remaining, and we've lost, well, 22 units. That's actually not too bad. I was expecting to lose a lot more than that. 36 were wounded, thanks to Alandel's surgery. And, well, should we say 38 were wounded. These Machiavellian heavy marksmen are absolutely destroying us at the moment. Where is that guy, though? Oh, he's over here. How dare you? Well, he was taken out by one of his own men, Machiavellian marksmen, that we have in our army. And there it is. 14 renown and 43 morale. Not a bad reward for losing 23 troops, I must say. We took out 131. And I think we'll be taking this guy prisoner. I think we do require that at the moment. And now we will be taking peasant women, farmers, and a wolf knight. That's rather nice. And we'll take as many prisoners as we can get. Swords masters, freelancer, knights, very nice indeed. And some heavy crossbowmen as well. We can actually take all of them. Goodness me, that's rather good luck, is it not? Yes. So let's take as much as we can get here. There we go, and now let us head on. Okay, so I'm... Should I request this? Should I? Maybe. I think I will. I think we'll take this. Because I have a feeling that maybe Arndal is going to take quite some time to get to sieging. And it does have 260 units there, I believe. So it is rather heavily fortified for at least us to take it. So I think it would be rather nice to get something else to look after for the time being. And we can always swap, maybe, with one of the other vassals if it's necessary. But nevertheless, we will be now waiting for some time. There is the vassal that you saw run off in the other direction. He had 75 units. And now this is where we are going to have a retaliatory siege. Oh. What's going on here? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. And he says, I was most pleased to hear of your valiant efforts in the capture of Ismorala Castle. Your victory has gladdened all our hearts. You also requested me to give you ownership of the castle, but that is a favor which I fear I cannot grant, as you already hold significant estates in my realm. Instead, I have sent you 900 dinars to cover the expenses of your campaign, but Ismorala Castle I give to King Ingveld. See, now this is where I think I would probably prefer if he just reimbursed the amount of units I lost. Maybe 15... Valahir Huskarls, that would probably make up for it. That would be rather nice. But nevertheless, 900 dinars. I'm not going to be renouncing my oath, that is for sure. So, yeah, we'll take the 900 orums, shall I say. And I think we're probably going to be defending this, even though he, well, awarded it to himself. That's not too pleasant of him, but I think we do require it to expand our territory at the very least. And we do now have Teufelstein under our control once again. Well, not ours, but under our faction's control. And now we just have to wait for the upcoming vassal and what he is going to do. So, without further ado, let us improve our units. And let's get some more rangers. Very good. Heavy marksman, wonderful. Can always use more of those, that is for sure. And Shi Jin was actually able to gain a level, which is even better. So, what do we want to do here? I think we probably want to do more strength, get him some more iron flesh, make sure he is just going to stay alive through absolutely any situation. And there we go. Okay, so we have, unfortunately, an average amount of morale at the moment, which is not going to be too pleasant if we are forced to wait here for much longer. I'm hoping that the vassal with 75, yes, there you go. He is heading in here now. Lord Ottfried, he was a vassal of the Reich, but it appears that he has defected to the Machiavellians. So, we have 126, they have 75, we have an overwhelming amount of archers, so I can only assume that he is going to be feeling the pain very, very shortly. So, let us hope that he will be feeling the pain at least. As you see here, our Elvery Rangers doing an excellent job as per usual. Now, the only thing that I must mention is that I do not have a ranged weapon equipped at the moment, and that probably would have been a good idea, but I'd like to see how well our units do. We've already taken out Lord Ottfried, because he was foolish enough to ascend the ladder without any shield equipped. So, yes, I suppose every one of us can make mistakes, oh yes. Okay, well, as you see here, we are absolutely decimating their forces. We have not lost one unit. Not one unit yet. And I do say yet, because I am expecting to lose at least one. There we are. A Machiavellian marksman was taken out. Not entirely sure what he's doing at the front, but I suppose he's just proving his mettle, his melee mettle in front of us. And maybe hoping for a pay rise, as Kara gets a double kill. Wow. Okay. I know not to mess with her, that is for sure, especially when she has an Assassin's Blade. Whoa, she's actually just got another kill. She is only level 6. Well, she was actually level 5 up until a couple of moments ago, but she actually leveled up just a minute ago or so while we were waiting due to trainer skill. So, yes, we do need to speak to her, get her skills leveled up a little bit, and maybe she'll even be lucky enough to get another level in the process of taking out these offensive units here. But that does not appear to be the case. However, she was able to get 3 kills. Very, very good. And there it is. The battle has been won. 14 renown and 11 morale. 1 unit casualties. Wow. That just shows that that castle is actually very well fortified. And I must admit that is probably why we lost so many units in the initial siege. So, there we are. We now have increased our relation with the Valahir clan a little bit further. And we can now take some more armaments. Let's see. I noticed that we have the Reich King's Gold still. And the sell price is 0, which is a little unfortunate. I would have preferred it to be 10,000, or maybe even 20,000 orums. That would be impressive. Okay. Well, we can leave that. And there it is. Ismorala Castle has been a very successful defense. Now let us speak to Kara. And, ooh, what do we want to level her up in? Because, as you know, Alindel is our medic. So, in theory, she should be some sort of warrior maiden. So, we're going to be increasing her iron flesh a little bit more. And next level, we'll probably increase her power strike. She is, well, she's only 1,200 away. So, she should get there reasonably fast, and we'll just increase her proficiency a little more as well in one-handed weaponry. So let's increase our Perisno bowman right there, and now I think what would be a good idea is, I don't really want to leave, but I think we do need to. I would like to head over to Fring and maybe even find a ransom broker. It's no longer under siege, so I can only hope that it will stay that way. However, as you know with these things, King Ingveld is a little bit lazy when it comes to actually defending his own fiefs, so maybe we will head back there in just a moment. So, I want to sell all the prisoners I have for 5,000! 5,000 dinars, really? Goodness me, wow, that's amazing. Okay, wonderful. Now we have 11,600. Very good indeed. And maybe I'll take some of these guys out of the garrison here, and we will sell these as well. Now, I will be keeping the rarer units that we have encountered, such as these assassins of Raldayun, and I will attempt, maybe at some point, to persuade them gently to join us, maybe. That would be rather pleasant. And there we go. Okay, another 22. We must make advantages when we can get them. So, there we are, 3,800 for that. Very, very good. And now, do we want to get some mercenary shock cavalry? Probably not. It's probably going to be a little bit too expensive for my liking. But nevertheless, I think we're probably going to take some of these units out here. A rune archer? Let's get a rune archer. Let's get some of these guys as well. Now, how many crossbowmen do we have? Not many, actually. We have 11, 16... We have 20. Okay, so we have 20 crossbowmen. That's quite a lot, actually. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take some of these Londiers, if we don't have any of the other kind. Drengars? No, we have no Drengars. Oh, no, there we are. We do have some Drengars. So let's take another 20 or so of those. And I think that will be good. Okay. Great. Okay, so, yes, before we actually leave, we do want to put Lord Jormungandr in there. And we do have average morale. So maybe we will head back to Ismorala and we'll see whether anyone decides to siege it once again. Just for a small boost to our morale, maybe? I think they probably have given up on this at the moment. But that kind of makes me think, maybe we should head over to Alberk Castle. And there we are. Macavia is already offering us 3,100 dinars. I am going to be accepting this, actually, because I really have no need to keep him, as Macavia is just as strong with him as they are without him. So it really makes not much difference at all. And now this is when I'm getting a little worried. As you see here, significant groups of enemies. Oh, that's not a good idea. Oh my. Okay, so Macavia making the big moves. Macavia declaring war against the Zann dynasty. Oh my. That is quite a bold move, considering they are already at war with us, and the Zann dynasty is rather incredible. And he, yeah, of course, decided to award Teufelstein to Ragier. Yes. Okay, well, seeing as he did that, I think I'm probably just going to leave Ismorala Castle. As you see here, we have Queen Trisna, our previous wife, along with Lord Logason and Lord Fenris. They are most likely going to be sieging this, are they? No? Yes, they are. Ah. Should we? Yeah, okay. We're going to head in here. And, oh no, wait a minute. Lord Ragnar is on his way. No, we're not going to do this. To sacrifice my own units for King Ingveld's castle, I don't believe is a very sound tactical maneuver. However, the better tactical maneuver is to head over to Alberk Castle and see if there are any vassals stationed there, and we'll see whether we're able to take this before they are able to take that. 192 units. Think it's worth it? Let's do it. Now let's just hope that no one decides to appear out of the blue. And, oh, there is someone over to the left there. Hopefully it is not Agathor Krex himself. I do believe he fields quite a few unique units. But we are able to head over here, and let's just hope that... Ooh, okay, this might be in our favor, this particular layout of castle. Let us hope, anyway. Let's get our units over here. I think we're just going to get our archers, our cavalry over there, and then we'll get our infantry in front of them. And let's just hope that they don't die too easily. Oh no. It appears that the enemy does have a reasonable stock, as we saw previously, of crossbowmen. Oh, that is not good. Well, at least my shield is absolutely impenetrable, and it will not be destroyed anytime soon, or at least I can hope so. Whoa! What's going on here? It appears our Illican units and our other various ranged are absolutely decimating the enemy. What is going on? Wow. Okay. I was not expecting that, that is for sure. And there goes my phone. That is rather impressive. And as soon as I look down to say there goes my phone, I take 12 damage. Wonderful. Okay, well, let's see here. I do want to turn around, but I know that as soon as I turn around, I'm probably going to get shot and killed. So let's just see here. Maybe I can do it relatively quickly. Okay, let's get our infantry up here. And then we'll get our archers here. And we'll be on a level playing field, and we'll be able to absolutely destroy the enemy's morale and their units in turn. So let's get our cavalry up here as well. Hopefully they'll be able to fire rather considerably. Come on, let's do this. New enemies have arrived. That is a good sign. That is a good sign. Come on. 192 units we need to take out. So let me just move closer to the wall here so that I take a little bit less damage to my shield. And we'll see. We've actually taken out 62 of their units. So that means we have 130. Yes. It's not looking good, actually, so far. Now, if we were in a more secure territory, in terms of us actually sieging this castle, and not a vassal on the way over to the west of where we currently are, then I would probably retreat and do this all over again. As you see here, the Illican Rangers are absolutely decimating their forces, and I do believe that it would be of our best interest to probably retreat and come back in here and pelt them once again with our deadly accuracy. But as it stands, we do have that issue with that vassal off to the west, so we're just going to have to do or die once again. And if it means losing another 22 units, then so be it. Now, what are we going to do in just a moment? Okay, I think most of our units, yes, they have run out of arrows. Some of the Illican Rangers are still firing away, but I do believe it is now time to tell our infantry and our cavalry to charge in there, and hopefully our crossbowmen will still have enough bolts to continue firing away. And I have good faith that our Elvery Rangers will also do the same. Let us just hope that many of our infantry units... No! Kara was taken out. How dare you? She was almost leveled. Okay. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Come on, let's deal some damage. Oh my goodness, no. Okay. Only swordsmen. They're only swordsmen. Not anything to worry about too much. We have advanced to level 27, which is a very good sign. However, taking a little bit of damage is probably not the best one. Come on, let's do this. Oh, he's wielding it two-handed. That is rather precocious of him. Oh, okay. Or should I say audacious? Yes, audacious would probably fit that a lot better. And, oh, wait a minute. Need to be cautious here. Let's take out that guy. Oh, never mind. It appears our units are doing an excellent job with that. Yes, you will not destroy me. There we are. Not this time, at least. We actually have the ability to take many of these units prisoner as well, due to our mace, which is very, very good. So, let's get our archers here, and we are now going to be taking these guys down. They are only Machiavellian crossbowmen, which is a little unfortunate. I was hoping that these would be heavies, at least, so that we could actually get quite a considerable profit from the Ransom Broker at Fring, but so be it, so be it. Any prisoners are better than none, and let's just make sure that we don't die. No. Is anyone shooting me from behind? No, it appears not. So, let's just make sure that we stay alive. Take those out. Yes, there we go. Now, is there anyone shooting me? Yes. There are a couple of units in the tower over there. Thankfully, I moved our archers to stand on the battlements there, so we have some ranged support. And now, let us head up here. Oh, there we go. Never mind. It appears that we don't need to. Our Machiavellian crossbowmen doing an excellent job. And there it is. 15 renown. Amazing. And 53 morale, exactly what we needed. And we only lost 11 units. That just says to me that Ismorala Castle has a much better defensive layout, because we were able to completely overwhelm the units here. So... oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we have the space for them, that's for sure. Wow. Okay, so yes, an Elvery Redwood Ranger. Wow, that's incredible. Okay, so we also want these guys. Mercenary Red Guards, Knight of the Eagle, and I suppose we will take some of these Elvery Archers. Yes, we will. Anything else? We have 6 spaces. Let's take some of these Tauranians. We're not at war against them at the moment. Take some more of these Elvery units, and we have 1 space. So, as a result, I think we'll take the Peasant Woman. Yes, there we go. And now we will just take as many of these units as we can. I think we can take absolutely every one of them. Yes, we can. Great. That means a lot more profit coming our way. Very nice. And I'm not going to be asking for Albert Castle, because he's probably just going to tell us to shove off, as it were. So there is Titus Rex. Aha, it appears he only does have 77 units, so we didn't really need to worry about him too much, but he still has the ability to delay us until one of the higher ranking vassals turns up. So I suppose that was a good decision to stay in there and rush the enemy. So, without further ado, that was an extra long length of Perisno episode. I do apologize for the shorter episodes of Perisno over the past few publishers, but as you know, when there is no war going on, there is only a very limited amount that you can actually achieve. So, I thank you for watching, and next time on Perisno, maybe Arndal will fall before us. I will see you next time.